Who knows what can happen with this festival? I think it's a fantastic idea. And it comes from the passion of a couple of people who love film. That's how it starts. It's very simple.
I set the festival up almost 10 years ago, in 2009. So I was looking for something to do, and I just happened to be chatting to a local filmmaker at the time. He was working on a short film, and he was telling me about the troubles he was having getting the film screened around Norwich. Someone said, wouldn't it be great if Norwich had a film festival so that people like me could show my film here? Because I didn't have a job at the time, I thought I could do that. Got time on my hands, I could start a festival and start from there.
So I got involved in about 2012. I had an opportunity just to judge films, and that was my role. It's kind of started life as more of a hobby.
I hope that the festival can be used as a platform for first-time directors. I am well aware that we are probably just the first step on many people's career within the industry, and I'm happy with that. We've had filmmakers that have submitted their first 2 or 3 films to us, and then in the future they've actually gone on to win BAFTAs and Oscars, and that's a huge source of pride for us.
I remember as a young actor going to film festivals, and it's great for new filmmakers, particularly in Britain, because the British film industry at the moment, it's never been in the greatest of health. But I was talking to a director of a new British film last night, and it's very tough. So the more film festivals, the more opportunity to show your work. It's also an opportunity to meet filmmakers and exchange ideas, and it's a celebration which can attach itself to a city like Norwich, for instance.
Film festivals play a vital role in creating opportunity, in as much as spreading the knowledge of working in film, the knowledge of the fact that it's people like me and my peers that work in this industry. It's not these, these other elite that no one can sort of speak to or touch. So film festivals are an absolutely vital part of that work.
The films that I watched, I've not seen them advertised, I've not had a chance to watch any of them before, and a lot of them were so good and so inspiring. But more than that, the location, coming to Norwich and experiencing the city, the culture, the dedication to the arts that the city has, it's quite inspiring.
I think it's a really good hub for creative filmmakers now, and an awful lot of really exciting stuff going on. Norwich has become a really highly regarded festival. They're BIFA qualifying, and I think that's a huge thing, and I think they're also making steps to become BAFTA qualifying, and the level of films and the quality of films that they're showing is, it's outstanding. Our festival also offers a competition. It gives people an opportunity to have their film awarded with something, and being accredited with things like the British Independent Film Awards just adds that stamp to a filmmaker's work, and I think it does provide that opportunity then to go further.
I think film festivals are really vital to offering a local access point to meet people who are working in the industry and have had long careers. And you don't get that opportunity very often. There's a really good team, particularly here in Norwich, working to bring a fantastic cohort of talent to the doorstep.
For me, the festival is all about inspiring young and new filmmakers to meet like-minded people, get their films screened to audiences, and learn from other more experienced filmmakers.
It's a good opportunity for women at every festival now. Women are becoming more and more recognised within the film industry, and I think they're becoming a real asset to the industry. We've got so many incredible female directors and cinematographers out there, and Norwich Film Festival, like every festival, has welcomed us with open arms, and it's a really a good sense of achievement as a woman, but also as just part of a bigger crew.
Our event really was aiming to inspire emerging talent to think about working collaboratively and creatively and to have confidence in their voice.
We're hoping that the event sort of gave opportunity to that particular group to understand about entry points, and we talked about certain barriers to entry, so trying to debunk the thinking that it's a closed network and it's only available to the privileged few.
So when I first set the festival up around 10 years ago, we were primarily a short film festival. Since then we have expanded to feature films, We've also added Q&As, workshops and panel discussions. We have industry professionals to sort of open the festival. So over the past we've had Michael Palin, Christopher Eccleston. I feel those sorts of names used to headline and open the event really draws an eye on the festival and gives it a bigger fan base.
A few years ago we decided to set it up as a small charity, and that really allowed us to set up all the foundations of kind of being able to run an organisation, and being able to increase our presence on the festival circuit has really helped to develop it even further. So we became accredited with the British Independent Film Awards as a qualifying short film festival last year, and again that's kind of cemented our confidence, I think, in the festival circuit, which is really good for Norwich because we have such a great filmmaking community in the city. It's nice that we can do something dedicated to film.
As it's grown and as filmmakers have come and attached their name to the festival, and it's sort of slowly grown, our audience has grown bigger, we've found that businesses and local people are coming to us to get involved. So they want to sponsor the festival, they want to have their name up against it, and it has made it easier. This year we're in 10 venues across the city. I think that would have been unheard of even just 2 or 3 years ago. We found that the community is slowly coming together and making it easier for creative people to work and showcase art across the city.
My most memorable moment of the festival? There's been a couple. I mean, it's been really cool that I get to meet people I would never usually get to meet. Those are things that would never happen if I wasn't running this festival. But I think for me, the biggest thing is that we actually have the opportunity to show films from filmmakers you don't usually get to see. That's a huge catch-all, but it's a great passion of ours to be able to support filmmakers and provide an opportunity to see something different.
I think for me the most memorable moment of the whole festival so far is probably meeting Michael Palin. I used to watch Monty Python with my dad all the time growing up. And last year we just took a punt and we called him and asked if he wanted to come to the festival. So we got him along, he spent the whole day with us and he was just an absolute joy. He's a lovely man and he took the time out to talk to us as if we were equals, which I couldn't believe.
I would love to see the festival continue to grow, to continue to attract lots of high-profile filmmakers to the city. I mean, it's definitely built its reputation up over the last few years, but I want it to be more on the international circuit as well.
I hope the festival continues to grow at a pace where it is self-sustaining and audiences continue to want to attend and young filmmakers continue to come and be inspired by others.
I'm very excited to see what we can bring to Norwich for our 10th anniversary. It is going to be the big one. Whether we do more than 42 events again, I don't know, but I hope that we can bring lots of amazing films and bold stories and creative stories and host many more events like we have this year.
If we can continue to bring people like Michael Palin to the festival to inspire other people to get involved, I'll keep doing this as long as I can.